I want to introduce you to a gentleman by the name of Forrest Fenn. I believe we have a picture. Do we have yeah, there he is. Now, you probably don't know this guy, and that's okay, but Fenn was born in Texas in 1930. He was a fighter pilot in the Vietnam War and actually earned a Silver Star. And after he retired, he moved to Santa Fe, New Mexico, where Fenn founded an extremely successful art and antiquities business. So you can kind of see that kind of has that vibe going on there. And a successful art and antiquities business. And so, yes, that is correct. That is the stuff that Indiana Jones is made of, okay? And as an antiquity collector, over time, he accumulated a large amount of valuable items, including gold nuggets, rare coins, valuable historical artifacts, gems such as diamonds, emeralds, rubies, other historical collectibles. And in 1988, Fenn was diagnosed with cancer that he initially believed was going to be fatal. And so at that time, he began contemplating this crazy idea that he had of hiding a chest with over $1 million worth of treasure in it somewhere in the Rocky Mountains and dying beside it in order to create a real-life treasure hunt adventure. Well, it turns out that he beat his cancer, but the idea never died in his heart. And 16 years ago, in 2010, Forrest Fenn wrote a memoir that included a 24-line poem which contained 9 clues to the location of this treasure. And over the next 10 years, an estimated 350,000 people went on the hunt for Fenn's treasure. Okay? Some people quit their jobs, exhausted their savings, and devoted their entire lives in the pursuit of this treasure. It is estimated that 5 people actually died in the hunt for Fenn's treasure. And in 2020, 10 years after the release of his memoir, to this day, an undisclosed spot in Wyoming, his treasure was found and the contents was auctioned off for around $1.3 million. So what's the point of telling you this story? Well, the point is this: people will do some crazy things for treasure, won't they? Quit their jobs, devote their whole life savings, devote their entire lives, even give up their life. Get this, not for a guarantee of treasure, for a chance of treasure. They gave up their lives. And as we think about Christianity, we think about Jesus, who spoke of a real treasure, a treasure more valuable than anything that could be possessed on this earth, a treasure that he likened it to a man who found a treasure one day, right? And he saw the value of it. And he literally had to sell everything he had to buy the field so he can own that treasure. And he gladly did it to actually possess this great treasure. It's not gold. It's not diamonds. It's not rubies. It's not historical collectibles. The treasure is Jesus Christ. The treasure is eternal life. The treasure is the certain hope of future glory in a world free from sin, reigning with the resurrected Lord.